All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, why are you laughing, Jaws? What the hell could be so funny? We haven't even done anything yet. Well, chocolate milk, white jersey. You know why I'm wearing the white jersey? Because about 2 minutes ago, I just got chocolate milk all over the damn red one. Yeah. So, um, Karen heard the apocalypse happening in the kitchen, and so she's got that in the wash. So the jersey is safe. Hey guys, how we doing? All right, guys. Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm glad you guys are here. I know the season is really really close. And Chris, yeah, I just found out the game is on TV, but I have center ice, so I don't know if I might have to still stream the damn game. Um, I might have to still stream the game. Doesn't matter. I'll once the regular season games are there, it's good. All right, look at this. Everybody's here. This is good. This is good. Miss Muller, yeah, Miss Muller's cookies. I could use some cookies right now. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, appreciate it. You guys hit that like button on the way in so we can get a big crowd here going tonight. All right, Buzz here, Vince is here, Josh. That's a new name. All right, gonna have to put the glasses on right off the bat. Get Guitar Crow. Okay, Guitar Crow. All right, it sounds like a Guitar Crow, huh? All right, guys. So let's see. Are you wrong for being nervous about this season? Yeah. Well. Oh boy. The interesting thing is, I just talked about this in the pregame. The thing with Bob having the baby, they're gonna have the baby tonight, apparently. Boy, that'll change you. That'll change it. And maybe it'll be good for him because maybe it'll take some of that pressure that he feels and it will transfer it to the kid. And then by the time he gets to the rink, he's like, yeah, whatever. And he's nice and relaxed and plays better. It could happen. Yeah, baby Bob. Oh, I need a baby puppet, don't I? I need a baby Bob puppet. Oh, how could I not have thought about this? I'm only thinking about this right now. Oh man. Yeah, that's right. Oh, and by the way, I got something that came in from a friend, from a fan on YouTube. If you guys, as we're ending the stream, somebody remind me to put it in the recap because a good guy Jeff, he got a Joel Quenville's card and got it signed for me by coach and sent it to me. So um guys, help me remember to put that in the recap tonight because I've been forgetting and I really appreciate that he did it. And you guys know my memory sucks. So all right, let's see. Boy, the the chat is on tonight. This is good. Yeah, Kirsten's gonna be out there tonight. Yeah. We don't need Branson. No, we're good. Hey, Jeff, thanks, buddy. All right, yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna put that in the game tonight, in the recap tonight. I can't speak. I can't speak right now. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I spilled chocolate milk all over my damn red jersey. It's stupid thing too. I always do the preview and then I take off the jersey while I'm walking around the house until the live stream because I don't want to get shit. I don't want to get stuff on it, right? So what do? The one time I wear the jersey walking around the house, I get chocolate milk all over it. We're just silly. Um, yeah, Knight's going to be in tonight. I think what I read is that Bob is not going to play into the last preseason game because what do we got? We got Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Or is today Thursday? Today's Tuesday. Yeah. So we got Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. So I think he's going to play Saturday. So I guess Knight's going to be in tonight and Thursday night. Do I think we're going to be undefeated in the preseason? No, because I mentioned that in the pregame today. So that's pretty much a guarantee we're going to lose this game. Yeah. Lundell was skating But I don't think he's playing tonight. Tyler, try Bila Sports. That's where I'm going to go tonight if I can't find the stream, because it's on TV, but Center Ice doesn't cover preseason. So it's just preseason anyway. I'll stream the game. Frank, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate everybody's here. This is good. Yeah, Chris, I see that point about the MMA fighters. It's definitely Tyler. I'm going to put it in the chat in a second. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping instead of him being so pressure cooked, hockey, that he's like baby, and by the time he gets to the rink, he's like, yeah, whatever. I'm not stressed about this. Now, let's see, who was that? Somebody had asked. It's here. It is. If you put that into Google, it will bring you to the Reddit Bila Sports streams. And I mean, I watched all the games there last year, so they're pretty reliable. What I notice is the stream will cut out like one time, like in the first 20, 30 seconds, and then you refresh the stream and it's good to go. So if you watch that and it conks out at you early on, just refresh it and then you won't have a problem the rest of the night. So yeah, no problem. Hey guys, no problem, guys. I learned that last year when I couldn't afford a damn DirecTV, so I had to do. But they're, it's a normal stream. They're 30 seconds behind. So if you're texting with your friends or if you're on Twitter, don't try to watch that stream and engage on social media, because everybody else is celebrating the goal and you might still be in commercial. So all right. I know I'm missing a lot of the chat, guys. I'll do the best I can to keep up with it. Yeah, Barkov, Huberto, Knight. I see you guys are talking amongst yourselves. So, the Dolphins are winning tonight. Hey, don't even start with me about football, man. Don't even. This is a hockey channel. Oh, man. No, I'm still doing the Dolphin recaps, but that's it. That's it for now. And since I stopped doing the NFL stuff, the hockey stuff started doing so much better. So the football stuff was absolutely killing the algorithm. Absolutely was killing the algorithm. And that's all right. So let's see. But if I would go with Splash Mountain with 3 Panther players, who would it be? If I wanted to go on Splash Mountain with 3 players, all right. Definitely Uyghur, because I want to see what happens to his hair. Let's see. Thornton, I want to see what happens with Joe Thornton. I want to see, because that's a lot of weight, right? So that you get a lot more wet when there's a lot more weight in the boat. That's 2. Let me think about that. It wouldn't be wrong if I said Bobrovsky, so I could toss him off the side. Is that wrong? Can I say that? The video just going to get banned? Can I say that? Oh man. Bud, which Jeff is getting bullied on Twitter? What happened, man? I can't be on Twitter very much, guys. I tell you that. I talked about this too in a post that got ignored. Since you guys are here, if you're used to me being on Twitter a lot during the games, I'm gonna be more during the games trying to engage with people on Discord and lessen a little bit on Twitter. My eyes can only take so much. And since the Discord people are people that are, paying to be on the Patreon and supporting the channel, I mean, I'll still be on Twitter, but I'm trying, you know how that goes. I'm trying to move stuff to the Discord because it gets tough. In the commercial breaks, I got my brother texting me, I got Stu texting me, and then I got to go to Twitter, and then I got people on the Discord. It's too much. I end up missing goals because especially my brother, if I don't reply to him quick enough, he gets pissed off at me. So yeah, the Discord is where it's going to be at. Hopefully, eventually. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with Jeff. I haven't been on Twitter. Should we? Bud don't pay and he's on Discord. Yeah, well, that's true, Raven. And that's because if somebody pays the $5 a month, they can invite somebody to the Discord. You can invite one person. But I've also made the Patreon, I've made a $1 level. So which of that I get 55 cents. So I'm not getting rich. I'm just trying to keep it to where it's just our people. You know what I mean? And we don't get, because you guys know I have some people that don't exactly like me. You know what I mean? You know, but as long as everybody's nice. I see you guys were fighting amongst yourselves, though. That's funny. Guys can beat each other up all you want, as long as you guys are nice to me, right? I'm old and frail, and you guys have to be nice to your elders. So, hey, hey, Fluffy Bill, how you doing, buddy? Who are all these people? They apparently they watch the channel, man. I don't know. They come out during hockey season, which is good. It's good. I enjoy it, you know. But yeah. So tonight, look, is anybody really buying it that Keeper is competing with Kiersted, or not Keeper? Chase Prisky. I'm not buying that, to be honest with you. I think that's more of a showcase for a possible trade. What do you guys think on that? I'm not sure that I really think that Prisky's really fighting for a spot on this team, because hey Frank, how you doing? All right, buddy. Let's get into it. Frank says, "Hey Jaws, I got a request for everyone. Can we just stop saying the Panthers are going to win the cup? That is bad karma. Can we please take it one game at a time?" Frank, I absolutely agree with you. A couple of things. You know, I've said Eastern Conference Finals is where I think that this team, that's where we need to get to this year. That's been my pick. Now, I'm still coming out with my Panthers season preview. I'm having 2 season previews, because one by myself, one with Stu. I'm not picking us to win the cup. I don't even pick us to win the division. I see a lot of other hockey YouTubers, guys, picking the Panthers. Like most of the previews I see, they're like, the Panthers are going to win the cup. I'm not going there. I'm not doing that. Where I'm at is, if we don't win a round, all this shit's getting burnt. I mean, I'm going to have a bonfire. If we don't win a playoff round, just y'all can just come to the house and pick shit off the wall, whatever you want, because I'm going to burn it. All right? Not really, but I'm going to keep the clock. We have to win a round for all of us to stay sane. Now, the second round, can we get to the Eastern Conference Finals? To me, that's where goaltending, because I think this team is built enough to win the first round. We absolutely have to win a round. But can we get to the Eastern Conference Finals? That, for me, that's where I'm like, if this team makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm good. I want to win, obviously, more, but I don't see how we win the cup. And what I mean by that is like the juxtaposition with the goaltending, because if Bob goes out there and kills it during the regular season this year and is great, go look at his statistics in the playoffs, the years he won the Vezina. Go look at his playoff statistics in the years that he's been great in the regular season. It's not good. So Bob could just turn into freaking Patrick Waugh all regular season. But if he doesn't carry over to the playoffs, we're going to be right back where we were last year, where we're pulling him and putting in Spencer Knight and crossing our fingers. So to me, we can win a round regardless of who plays in goal and what happens there. Bob can give up 6 goals a game, and I still think we're going to win the round 1, because we're going to be scoring 10 goals a game. Round 2, though, I don't know. I'm still torn on the goaltending. I really, it's going to be that way all season long. Bob could have like a 1.95 and a 940 save percentage, and I would still be like, yeah, but let us know how you do in the playoffs. It's going to be that way, you know. But I'm giving him a clean slate, very thin layer, really, really thin ice, like dry ice, like it could melt really, really quick. He's got a clean slate. All right, let's see. Yeah, the Panthers have never won a round and not made it to the final. Right. Yeah, it's like for a while with the Marlins, every time they made the playoffs, they would win the World Series, right? So, yeah, an NHL analyst saying the Panthers will win the cup. A lot of people picking them. I'm not doing it. I'm not even picking us to win the division. I think Tampa's still going to win the division. Um, I saw a poll on Hockey Nation Live. He does. If you guys know who that is, he's Coach Frenchie. He does a lot of live streams, and he covers all hockey, but he covers Montreal mainly. And every day he runs like polls on YouTube. And now, granted, he's got a Canadian fan base, but he ran a poll of who people thought was going to win the division. And more people picked that they thought the Canadians would win the division than than the Panthers. But yeah, I know, but I get that. But I mean, it's like, have they been paying attention to win the division? Come on. The Habs might make the playoffs, okay? But they're not. They're going to have a rough time in this division. They're just not. They're not built to go up against Tampa Bay, Florida, and Boston. They're going to probably do well against the Leafs, but this is not pandemic hockey. This is back to normal. So yeah, I'm not so sure how that's going to you're going to head out. Go, bro. All right, Raven. Appreciate that. Hey, guys, for you guys that are here, I didn't forget about the Jason Taylor jersey. I didn't forget about it. I have everybody's names. I'm going to run that contest. I'll probably will announce it in the recap for next week, since I'm not really doing that many football videos. But I didn't forget about it. Chris, if we made it to the finals, the cup is ours, but your expectations are to win a round. Right. Yeah. Absolutely have to win a round. Absolutely have to win a round this year. And then we'll see what happens, And anybody here worried about Barkov? I have not had the guts to even bring that up. Really, I brought it up a little bit in the last video. Not at all. A little bit, but not much. My concern here, guys, is that you have to take it, if you're taking it from a non-fan, right? Barkov signed his last contract midseason. That's a good point. That is a good point. That is. But if you're taking it from a non-fan POV, how much is he asking? I talked about, I've got people that think he's asking like maybe 12. And yeah, that's the thing, because then Huberdeau would want to go somewhere near that. That's my concern, is that we were hoping for hometown discount. We were tossing around Barkov 10 and Huberdeau 8, but if we got Barkov at 12 and Huberdeau at 10 or 11, there's no way we can do that without getting rid of Bobrovsky. This is not going to happen. There's no way. Unless we're really going to go young on the back end with Heponiemi and, Lundell, obviously, and Danisenko, Hutsko, Saran Noel. I mean, we do have young guys that can come up and fill that. You bought your first jersey and it was Barkov. Yeah, give Barkov 11 and a half. It's going to be close, guys. It's going to be, but here's the thing from a non-fan point of view. If you're getting into the room with the coaches and everybody else, and they look at it and they say, what if we were Reinhart, Bennett, Lundell down the middle and had all that extra Barkov money just to sign another, top flight winger with money left over? So it's not what I want to happen, but the fact that I wasn't worried. But the languaging that they've been coming out with him, the languaging that they've been coming out with in terms of, Barkov saying, I hope not, when they asked him if anybody had anything to worry about. I'm just I hope it all works out. Obviously, I hope it all works out. But I have one eye open on this situation. I'm not completely convinced that there's not. Let's put it this way. I don't think they waited this long and then it's going to be a $10 million deal. I think if Barkov was saying $10 million, that would have been done a long time ago. So stay tuned there. Mike, hey, buddy, how you doing, huh? Frank, I don't disagree with you there. I don't disagree. Do you guys hear Fluffy snoring? Fluffy's sitting right there in front of me. He's snoring. I know, Frank, believe me, nobody knows that more than me. No, look, the odds are he's going to sign. It's just I'm concerned about how much money because then that's going to, we got Huberdeau to sign too as well. But remember, all these contracts that we gave out this year, we kind of gave out $500,000 more on each deal than at least I was thinking, and I think Stu is the same way. So look, we'll see what happens. Enough about Barkov in terms of that. You know what I mean? I just don't. I'm if something happens where he doesn't sign, I just want it noted here that I'm not going to be shocked. I'm not going to be shocked. All right. So, Bud, thoughts on Montour's great performance? I like the kid. You all know I was surprised that he was the guy that we went and signed when we were looking at another top 4D. I've heard a couple of times about the Panthers wanting to break up Ekblad and Weegar because basically you're viewing Weegar as another number one defenseman. So if you have two pairs that way, we'd be. And I think I like the idea, but you got to get the pairings right. And Montour, offensive, beautiful. Defensively, last year he had a couple of mishaps that make you a little bit concerned about putting him with Weegar, okay? Because they both have a little bit of a tendency to kind of pinch right at the wrong time. So it's interesting to see who they're going to put people with. Let's see him. And his skating has improved. Yeah, absolutely. And that helps. That's absolutely a big deal because we saw that with Yandel and to a lesser extent Strawman were, they were not quick enough. They couldn't swivel their hips quick enough to get themselves out of the trouble that they got themselves into. All right, let's see. Does Kierstad make the team? Yeah. Vincent, yeah. I think Kierstad should be 6D. But there's probably like a half dozen guys that fit into that. But I would rather have Kirsten and Connaughton on the ice than Nuttavara. I like to stash Nuttavara away for a rainy day. But of those three, I think Kirsten has the most potential. And Connaughton is just solid. Every time he's on the ice, it's just like she's defending. He does his job. He's solid. You know what I mean? And Nuttavara was not lighting up the world in the playoffs last year. So, yeah, I want to see Kierstead get every chance he possibly can because the kid came in right from college and picked it up and did really well at the end of last season. So if he can continue to develop, that's where we need to go. And with money, all the young cheap people we can get, we need, right? Too much Nuttavara hate. Come on, man. We don't. It's not hate. Just saying of the three, I would prefer Nuttavara be at the bottom of that list. All right, let's see. We don't have to sign Huberdeau. Huberdeau needs to be brought to the same range where Landeskog signed $7 to $8 million, right? If he insists on $8+ million. I ran the numbers last year and I looked at everything. Yeah, I kind of got to about 8. That's about where I thought, somewhere 8-ish. But if Barkov gets 12, ain't no way Huberdeau's getting 8. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's that domino effect. So, but either way, Barkov or Huberdeau, if either one of those guys end up not on the team, it's going to be tough on the fan base. It's going to be tough on the fan base, especially if it's because of the $10 million goalie. Unless Bob wins us a cup, But at this point, guys, it's 1 year at a time. And that's the thing. If you watch these other teams, we've got their core, but at this point, we are 1 year at a time. And that's a good spot to be in. You know what I mean? If we were anything but thinking we were going for a cup this year, Sharon Noel would be on this team instead of Joe Thornton. You know what I mean? And guys like Denisenko Heponiemi would have probably stuck around a little bit longer. So uh, this team is going for it. And the question mark we have is which goalie. You know what I mean? But these guys, the Thornton signing tells me they're going for it this year. Whether or not they can finish it off, maybe we should win a round first. But hey, it's better situation than the last time we were good. You know what I mean? Last time we were good, everybody knows what we did. We got rid of our two best defensemen, our third defenseman. I mean, everybody between Campbell retiring and Mitchell retiring, or Campbell went somewhere else. Did he play again? And then the Gabranson, Kulikov, we blew up the defense, is what I'm saying. We didn't do that this year. I'm very, very happy that we finally have some competent management. All right, let's see. Yeah, Jumbo Joe is still a good guy to have in the locker room. Right. Yeah, Mike. I mean, yeah, no doubt there. But boy, I mean, Saron Noel, I mean, he's kind of ready. I mean, he looked good. I watched, you guys know, I watched the development, and he's just so big. And I think he's ready, but that's okay. Like I said, those guys are going to be on this roster, and and maybe by the end of this season, but if not, definitely by next year, you're going to see 2 or 3 of those kids on. Andrew, all right, I'm going to answer a Dolphins question, but I don't want everybody to pile on me here. Do I think the Dolphins will score over 21 points this week? Not if Jacoby Brissett's still at quarterback and the offensive coordinators are still there, and Flores is still the coach, and we don't know which running back to use. There's a long list I could go through, but the answer is no. All right, Frank, let's see. Go watch the Leafs documentary. That'll tell you what kind of guy Thornton is. If Tampa or anyone thinks we're going to be a pushover team, they got another thing coming. Yeah. So, hey, Stu's here. All right. Hey, buddy, I just seeing you now. Good. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. We're able to. I hope you're feeling okay, man. I hope you're doing good. We got to chat tomorrow, man. We got to get together on a couple of things. Absolutely, man. So, yeah, Frank. All right, I'll do that tomorrow. You're saying it's the Leafs documentary that'll show us about Thornton. Okay, all right, I'll check that out. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out, man. Like when we signed him, I said, where? Has he played yet? I know he's not playing tonight, so he hasn't played yet. And hey, here's a question for you guys. Lundell. So in my camp battles, I said it was Lundell versus himself because he was completely penciled in. So he hasn't played. He's not playing now tonight. So that gives him 2 possible games. So Thornton and Lundell on Thursday. All right. So my thought process with Lundell is that basically the team is like, preseason, shmee season, he's ready and he's just going to get that spot no matter what. Because who else are we going to put at 3C? I mean, I know that we got guys, but it's an odd situation. All right, Stu. Thanks, bud. Yep. It's odd because normally guys got to come in, rookies got to come in and earn that spot. But I just had the feeling that as long as he's healthy, he's going to be in at 3C, and that's that, which that doesn't happen all that often. Brian, no, I haven't seen it. The guys might have saw it. I know Bob's not playing because the baby's going to be due any minute, which I gotta get a baby. Yeah. While the game is streaming, I'm going to be searching for baby puppets because I got to have a baby Bob puppet. Should I get a Mrs. Bob puppet or just a baby Bob puppet? You guys tell me. Huh. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I can't believe I didn't think about it. Yeah, man, I'm ready. I tell you what, Frank. I was doing the math today. I was doing the math today on the hours because I'm working on, for you guys who have been here for a while, I'm working on one of those intros for opening day. It's going to be about 5 minutes long. I got Jeff doing another guitar piece. So that's what I'm working on. And I was doing the math today on the hours. And so 82 games. And when I take into consideration when I start preparing and then the live stream and when the video was posted and everything, um, it's basically like an extra like 600 hours, 600 hours. So I'm ready. And that's just a regular season. That's just a regular season, you know. So, and I was talking to a few other hockey YouTubers, and we're basically all in the same boat. It's just like, oh, all right, the grind is here. The grind is here until they raise that cup, and then we all crash into a puddle of our own sweat, and we could take a week off. But it's been a good time off. I should have not tried to do with the football what I did. That was too much. That was too much. So I'm doing the Dolphin recaps, and then that's it. All right, let's see. Q said that Lundell could play, but he also said that he's just another option, expecting that Lundell starts the season in the AHL and the Panthers go to the playoffs with. Okay, but that's not what Q said, but that's what you're saying about Lundell starting in the AHL. That would be go with a Bart. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting, man. All right, but give me a sec. I'm not skipping, man. It's going really fast. Guys, give me 1 minute. I got to let Fluffy out of the room. It's too warm in here. So give me 30 seconds. All right, buddy. Come on. Go get some air conditioning, okay? There you go. Go. Come on. Good boy. All right, go ahead. Go get some air conditioning. Okay. All right, let's see. I've heard a couple. Yeah, Frank, I've heard a couple of people say that about Reinhardt. All right, but I'm gonna scroll up and look at Bud's comments because I don't want you to be mad at me. No, I'm not done with the Fins at all, Michael. The thing is that I was just gonna do the Dolphins recaps right now because the long story short was what was happening is the rest of the football videos were doing so bad that the algorithm stopped showing my hockey videos. So as soon as I started doing football, like views on the channel went down by like 60, 70%. I can't have that. So I do the Dolphins recaps. Those do fine. And then the hockey stuff, since I stopped doing the football, has been doing really, really well. So eventually maybe I add the football back in or start a second channel or something. But right now my focus is on hockey. And the Dolphins suck anyway. So that kind of takes the life out of it. All right, bud. What did I miss? Stop skipping my comments. Where the hell is One Bad Steve that gives me shit too? Huh? What did I miss? Hey, Bud, what did I miss, man? You're talking with people. Hubie has been a top 7-point per game player the last 3 seasons. Yeah, that's true. So what were you saying? Were you saying that and Forsing and Verhage will be back on Thursday? Okay. So, Bud, what were you saying? That you think Huberdeau should get more than the 8? Was that the general consensus? If Barkov gets 12, Huberdeau's right. Okay, yeah. Right. Huberdeau's worth more than 8. Well, somebody's got to pay him. Well, that's why this whole thing with Barkov has me concerned. Because we don't have the money to give Barkov 12. And then, I mean, if Barkov gets 12, I don't see Huberdeau taking less than 10. If Barkov gets 12, And that's a push. That's a stretch. I don't know what Barkov is asking, but um, I don't feel good about it. You know what I mean? I don't feel good about it. Barkov ain't getting 12. McDavid is 12. Look at it this way, bud. If Barkov says to the Panthers 12 or I walk, what do you think they're going to do? You know what I mean? And we could sit here as fans and say worth this, that, and the other thing. But if Barkov decides to say 12 or I walk, what do we do? You know what I mean? You know, he could be Mr. Completely nice guy on the ice and calm and cool and collective demeanor. But like I said in the video, if if you're talking about 8 years, $2 extra million a year, that's 16 million, even considering taxes, it's still an extra 10 million. And so I don't know. I just don't feel good about it. Now, of course, by the time we're done with the live stream, Barkov signs an 8-year deal at a hometown discount for $9.5 million. And I'll look like an idiot, but that's okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. In fact, I'm going to keep saying there might be something wrong. I'm going to keep bitching about it and say, I think Barkov is asking 12 and I don't like it. I'm going to keep saying that because you guys know that pretty much guarantees I'm going to be wrong. So let's play it that way. All right, we got a couple things. Draisaitl is 8 and Matthews is 11. Matthews is 11? Okay, Matthews is 11, McDavid is 12. Right. Oh, maybe he's asking 11 and a half. I don't know. Barkov 10, Hubie 9.5. Man, the thing with that, Michael, is that I think if Barkov was willing to do 10, the contract would already be signed. What would be the holdup at this point? If Barkov says 10, you do 8 times 10 and you write up the deal. You see what I mean? So I'm not, that's my concern there. That's my concern. I don't think we'd trade Barkov, but geez, can you imagine? And can you imagine in an alternate universe what Panthers Twitter would be like on the day that we traded Barkov? I mean, I would like to be able to time warp forward to see that happen and then just come back to reality. But boy, that would be a day. That would be a day, you know. Do I think the Panthers current GM is not a good Oh, Mike. Yeah, no. I'll tell you this, Mike. He's an excellent talent evaluator. Absolutely no doubt there. The contracts that he gave out this year, and I'm not a hockey GM. I was in all the contracts he gave out this year, I guess the $500,000 too low. So he's not afraid to give money. He certainly doesn't appear to be somebody who's cheap. So if to me here, if we're dealing with the $500,000 difference, I think we would have already had something done. That's my concern, is that he's gotten everything else done and he's paid these guys good money. It's been a good deal all the way around. So the fact that this isn't done, this makes me, like I said, Barkov is asking 14 and then I can really be wrong. So, all right, Stu's back in the house. What'd you order me, dude, man? Did you have him send it to my house, Stu? For Toronto and a second-round pick for Eichel. Yeah, right. Oh, that would be that. Yeah, if Eichel's healthy. Well, that's a good point there, Jeff. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right, Chris. This is our year. I'm not saying the Cup. Not saying no either, but this is the first round exit. Yeah, the first round exit has to end. Absolutely. And it's good to see Ekblad back out there. We'll see how he looks after game 5, game 10. It's hard to look at a hockey player and just see one little spit of time there. Yeah, Mike, exactly. I'm with you, man. Stu, did you order food for my house? You got my address. What time does the pizza get here? I need some dinner, man. I work up an appetite doing this. You know what I mean? I got the chocolate milk. I got my caffeine in the chocolate milk because there's coffee in there. I need food. Pizza. All right, let's see. Vetrano Achari and a second round pick for Eichel. Well, if he needs that surgery, though, I mean, he's going to be out for a year. He's not coming back. If he has that surgery, that's a whole season. So I don't know, man. After Bukestad, I'm a little bit nervous about taking on guys with back problems. Hockey it's a tough sport to have a back problem because when you're skating, if you guys have ever skated, your back muscles are engaged the entire time. And if you got a back problem, you're going to know it. And when you go to turn and you go to, maneuver in one way or another, back problems in hockey, man, they've ended a lot of careers out there. And you see in Bukestad, he was never the same again. So, hey, Ryan, how you doing, buddy? All right, guys, this is good. This is good. So, all right, so since we're here, now I've been saying 108 points for the Panthers. Does anybody here have us under 100 points this season? Anybody here? See, do I like chicken and waffles? Oh man, chicken and waffles. This is what you do, bud. This is what you do. You take the waffle, okay? Make the waffles. You put the regular syrup on top of the waffles. Then you take the chicken, you slice it up really, really thin. Now just hear me out here. I'm going to slice it up really, really thin. You are going to do a really, really quick braise. It's already cooked, so you're just going to kind of braise it up, not to make it hot, just to make it just above lukewarm in sweet and sour sauce. You put that on the waffles with the syrup. Trust me. Telling you. I'm not kidding, man. Sock, all right, bud. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, today's been good. Today's been good. Fluffy's doing pretty good. He kind of overdid it last week. Last week was the first time I took him 4 days. I took him 2 days on and then off and then 2 more days. And then I rested him over the weekend, didn't take him to the river, but his dumb ass is trying to run around the yard because it was nice and cool. And he's sore. He's been to the river the last 2 days in a row. But he's doing good. He's doing good, man. The dog is he's aging the reverse way, so that's a good thing. Soylent, yeah. Eichel. Well, the thing with Eichel, I wouldn't want to touch a guy with the back issues like that, man. It's just not hockey. Not really any sport, really, but especially hockey. I wouldn't. Hey, tip it for Hart. All right, I'm good for that. Hubie for the Ted Lindsay, and Spencer Knight for Vezina, right? All right, what do we got? Whoever wins this game gets to go to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. That's why the game is in Orlando. Is that serious or is that a joke? Let's see. Your girlfriend's not happy about the season starting. Last year, she told you hockey was your second girlfriend, who I hide away and spent all your time with. Yeah, but probably a lot cheaper. How much? You see what I'm saying? It probably don't cost you the same amount of money. It's a joke. It's actually Vincent, though. That would actually be pretty cool. Actually, get those guys. I want to see those. I want to see the Instagram posts with those guys from that. What's that? That's a Universal, right? All right, hey Stu. Stu, I know, man. I don't think Stu. What do you got for dinner, Stu? What are you eating? You didn't tell us. Huh? I think Stu doesn't want to share the food, man, because he knows any of you guys are down there. I can't go get the food. I can't go get it. Yeah, Islands of Adventure. Yeah, I haven't been down there. In such a long time, man. Zach, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. You guys believe this is my 6th year? This is the 6th year of recaps. Now, obviously, the first couple of times, I haven't done every game every year. Boy, uh, I've hurt myself there a little bit. But yeah, Zach, I appreciate that, man. Look, I threw rats at Miami Arena. And once you've been to a hockey game, once hockey gets in your blood, you can't get it out. You can't get it out, man. It's so good that we're so close. We are so close, man. Prisky is in over Kirsten. So you're saying, I thought that they were both playing, Bud. I thought that they were both playing. Are you friends and fams? I'm having a hard time reading that one, Zach. I think your talk to text gotcha. So, Bud, you're saying Prisky's in and Kirsten's out? Look, I'm not buying that Prisky's competing. I think they're showcasing Prisky for a trade. Kirsten's got that spot. Oh, you're having pancakes, man. Jeez. I'm having chicken salad. Chicken salad is good, but I got ice cream. I got ice cream for after. I don't have any pancakes. So, do I have a second favorite hockey team? Technically not anymore. I did for a short period of time like the Vegas Knights. But yeah, no, after what they did with Fleury, and I don't have like other jerseys or watch other teams' games, but the Knights were like, if anybody other than the Panthers were gonna not win the cup, it would have been Vegas. But after what they did, kind of shoving Fleury aside like that, I kind of lost a little bit of respect for that organization, and now it's just pretty much strictly Panthers. I'm not like the other YouTubers, which no disparagement there. I get it. But I'm wearing Panther jerseys. I get that other people wear other teams' jerseys because they like the look and everything. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like I couldn't put on like a Lightning jersey because the colors were. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it makes sense to some people, I guess. All right, let's see. Correct answer, Seattle. No, I'm going to tell you why, not Seattle. Seattle was going to be, but then they took Drieger, and then they said, hey, look, you're going to be the starter. Oh, no, you're not. Psych. Okay. Now, I'm still not sure. Nobody said anything publicly at all. I would just, for my own emotional stability, I would like to know if Chris Drieger knew that he was going to be the backup. Because here's this guy that was basically one of the most sought after guys. He could have gone anywhere he wanted. Are you really telling me that he went there knowing he was going to be the backup, or was it surprise? Sorry. So none of that's come out publicly. So for me, until I hear that he knew he was going to be the backup, I'm going to assume that he thought he was going to be the starter. And I could be wrong, but that's just how my mind works. All right. What do I think about what Leonard did? Vincent, I was going to make a video about that. I really was. I read the story, but I didn't read really in depth about it. The reason why I didn't make a video about it is because the last several videos I've made about, sort of off the ice things. But at the time I make the video and I give my POV, the facts around things had changed a little bit. So I read what he said, and then I read that I guess he was going to be interviewed by the league. That they were going to look into it. Maybe I misread that, but I didn't really want to say anything until more facts came out about this one. Because there's different sides to this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of he said, she said stuff here. in terms of who was doing what without anybody's knowledge and all of that. So I kind of wanted to wait to see what really happened with that one. Hey, Robin. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy, Robin. I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate that. So far, so good. So far, so good, bud. Um, yeah, Zonk, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you don't think Driga knew that, Chris? Yeah, that was what you. I made a video about that. I cannot imagine that Drieger, he could have gone anywhere he wanted. I cannot imagine that they said, "How about you come to an expansion team and be the backup?" And he said yes when he could have gone anywhere he wanted. I have a hard time buying that. I really do. Okay, so Montour's not playing. Stu has got lamb shish kebab with roasted potatoes, green beans, and salad. Somebody go to Stu's house and get that food and bring it to mine. That's not right, Stu. You got that, and I'm sitting here with chocolate milk in my flying fluffy mug. And you got shish kebab. Somebody send a pizza to my house. Jeez. All right. We're getting close here, guys. Another 3 or 4 minutes. I bumped the microphone. Hopefully that didn't just shut it off. Let's see. Hey, Zonk, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know what's funny? All right, Mike, I see you later, buddy. I appreciate that. Zonk, for a couple of years, I would get messages when we would come back and win a game that we were losing. I would get messages from people saying, "Shit, now they don't get to see me rant and be pissed off." People, because it was, when we knew we weren't making the playoffs and stuff. You know what I mean? When we were bad, people would say, "Man, they'd rather us lose and get to hear me yell and scream." Than win the game. But no, I appreciate that, man. 6 years. This is my 6th year of doing this. Michael's having beef short ribs with roasted veggies and mashed potatoes. Man, I'm gonna have a chicken salad. But it's good. It's good. It's all good. Ross goes in LA for chicken and waffles. Yeah. And Chris, yeah, Drieger would be a starter if he chose to go to Colorado. Yeah, man, I really wanted to see him be a starter. I really wanted to see him get the opportunity. You know what I mean? But didn't happen. Bud's having water. I got my chocolate milk. Last sip of chocolate milk. Short ribs. You guys are killing me, man. But it's dinner time. It's dinner time. So, all right, guys. What do we got? It's 6:53. It's about that time. Let's see. Dreeg stats have been terrible. I haven't seen that, Soylent. I haven't seen that. I should actually take a look at that. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. Oh, Sweet Nirvana is Taco Tuesday. Jeez. Stu, Spencer Knight's in goal. Bob's having a baby tonight. Well, Bob's wife is having a baby. So I got to get a baby. I got to get a baby Bob puppet. I'm going to go look for that right now, guys. As soon as we get off, I'm serious. I'm going to put the game on, and I'm looking for a baby Bob puppet. My prediction for tonight, Josh, is we're going to lose because in my pregame, I mentioned that we'd been undefeated. So that pretty much guarantees we're going to lose. You know what I mean? I would rather lose. I mean, because I got what I don't want. I tell you what I don't want is I don't want us playing Tampa these next 3 games and looking great and getting all excited. And then the regular, I'm not interested. We did that last year. Remember last year, last 2 games when we were like, oh, we are whooping their ass. This is great. We've got this under control. And then not so much. So I don't want any false hope victories over the Lightning here. I just want to get out of these 3 games healthy. I want to see Lundell on the ice. I want to see what this kid can do. And for crying out loud, I want to see Kirsten needs to get that spot for Stu. Do it for Stu. Yeah. We can't reveal our secrets early, right? Robin, I'm about to go find that out. The game is on TV. It's on Bally Sports. I can't watch that because I have center ice, and center ice doesn't cover the preseason. So somewhere it's going to be streamed. Robin, I'm going to put this back here, Robin, for you. If you put this into Google, you will find the Reddit streams. They're really, really reliable. And like I said before, Robin, if you're watching the Reddit, the Bila streams, a lot of times in the first 20, 30 seconds, it'll click off. You just refresh the stream, and then you'll be good to go the rest of the way. So, yeah. And then there's another one, John Collar, Scott. All right, guys, I'm getting ready. All right, lamb, shish kebab. Yeah, I get you. I get you, too. All right. Okay, guys, much appreciate everybody showed up. I had to recap up like I normally do within 45 minutes after the game. And then I see you guys for a live stream 1 hour before the game on Thursday. All right, guys, we'll see you. Go Panthers.